For most of us, a picture is worth 1,000 words, but when it involves a star like Heidi Klum, it's actually priceless. So this is Heidi directing a very colorful photo shoot in LA, which brings us to our sixth list of the Sixiest Pics of the week.
Hey, all right, so we're gonna start out with number 6 on the list. It's Bella Hadid and The Weeknd's birthday photo shoot. So Bella posted this sexy shot from The Weeknd's camouflage-themed 29th birthday. It was just one of a series of pics they posed for.
Wow, lots of camo. I could barely see him.
Oh, it's camouflage themed.
Okay, right.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because moving on to number 5 on our list is Mickey Rourke. The legendary actor also rocked head-to-toe camo, Brian.
Oh, there we go.
When he was just walking one of his dogs in Soho. He's wearing a camouflage jacket. He's got different camo pattern for his pants. Even his shoes are camouflage.
I just see a car. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, moving on to number 4 on our 6 list, Justin Bieber. We caught him skateboarding through NYC this week. Shout out to the Biebs for wearing a helmet while he did it. Safety is cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Biebs. He also has been hanging around in the city in Louis Vuitton mink slippers. Those cost $1,500.
You know, those are the same slippers that Kylie Jenner loves.
I did not know that.
And she has multiple pairs.
Because they can both afford it. They can both afford it,
yes. All right, we've got a modern-day British invasion at number 3 on our list. Duchess Meghan Markle's New York City takeover. We spotted her all over the city for her baby shower, but the most epic photo of her is actually this painting. Beyonce and Jay-Z posed with it when they accepted their Brit Award for Best International Group.
All right, let's move on to number 2. This is a number 2 pick on the 6 list. So this 6-pack shot of New York City cop Brendan McLaughlin, who is, of course, Miranda Lambert's surprising new husband. So the photo comes from Brendan's old Model Mayhem page. Now, in addition to a shocking modeling past, Brendan also got another woman pregnant while he was still with his then fiancée. This was all before he met Miranda Lambert in November. Now, the New York Post was first to learn Brendan had been removed from his active beat because of all the media scrutiny he's under.
Dang, wow.
I just can't get enough of this story.
I feel like there's going to be more that's going to come out about it, right?
It's so fascinating, and she said it herself, love of her life. I'm happy for her, but
2 months.
I have some questions.
Okay. All right, which brings us to number 1 on our 6 list, Miley's mom, Tish Cyrus, with a massive amount of marijuana. I'm sorry, can I ask how come I always get the weed stories? I think there's something going on here.
Weed beat.
Okay, Billy Ray Cyrus posted this photo of his wife with a locker full of weed, and the internet naturally went wild. Tish ended up saying, "This is not my weed or my house, ha ha. But if it was, that would be amazing for so many reasons." Okay, Tish.
Whoever is that, I mean, they're clearly cashing in there.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll invite you over, Brian, since you're now a resident weed reporter.
Correspondent.
You never know. Maybe you'll get an invite to Tish Cyrus's house.
We have the latest on the Jussie Smollett saga. Smollett is being scrubbed from the final 2 episodes of this season of Empire after being charged with a felony for allegedly filing a false police report. Lee Daniels and the show's other producers released a statement saying they wanted to, quote, avoid further disruption on set. They also added, Jussie has been an important member of our Empire family for the past 5 years, and we care about him deeply. We are placing our trust in the legal system as the process plays out. Smollett is currently out on bail. He's due back in court on March 14th.
So it looks like Madge is pulling out the big gun, so she's ready for her big post-Oscar party that she does every year. Page Six spotted her hosting a spin class in Los Angeles. Yes, so Madonna, so she does this every year. I think this is like the 3rd time that she's done it. She was at Cycle House in West Hollywood, and it's a special edition class. She trains with celebrity trainer Nichelle Hines, and I'm told that the class was full. She likes to work out in a full class. She doesn't like the gym to shut down for herself. She likes people to actually be in the room. I'm told there were lots of hip hop and dance tracks. Now, she wore a shirt that read "Phenomenal Woman." Madonna is a phenomenal woman. You know I love her.
She is.
But she also had her baggy sweats, her workout gear. And I'm told her hair was in 2 braided pigtails and a hat.
Okay.
So she was sweating it out. She had a blast. She was energized throughout the entire class.
Yeah, so now I'm looking at that photo illustration, and how I know is because the butt looks a little small here. The last time she went viral was because of her big butt. Now, I love big butts, and I cannot lie, but it looks good. It looks good.
All right, but let me tell you guys how private, the measures that she goes to keep this party extremely private. We know it's one of the most exclusive parties during Oscar weekend. Well, she has a photo booth in the house every year, and you know, with the photo booths to companies that usually have their own laptops.
Yeah.
Well, not at Madonna's party. That is a no-go there. She actually buys her own laptops and she uses them for her party so they're not taken to an off-site afterward.
I've got some Real Housewives shower secrets for you, which is the grossest thing I've said in a while. Okay, and that says something. We just talked to Real Housewives of New Jersey star Margaret Josephs and her husband Joe on my site, Pop Goes the Week. Shameless plug. Joe revealed that the secret to their marriage is that they shower together every morning. No, okay, the reason is that she can't take her phone in the shower and they actually talk and exfoliate or whatever you do, but that's kind of sweet. They fell in love while they were both still married to other people. A little messy, but they say we've burned all the bridges, so we may as well stay in the same boat.
Vanderpump Rules stars Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright will not be getting their own wedding spinoff, and we've got the inside info on Bravo's decision. So, if you watch Vanderpump Rules, you know Jax has been on from the beginning. He's one of the original cast members, one of the most famous cast members from the show. Well, insiders close to the show.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's on the show.
It is on the show. It is on the show. From the beginning, actually, with Stassi, but that's another story. So, but insiders close to the show tell us there's going to be no spinoff because it just makes more sense to have all their wedding info on the flagship show. Obviously, that brings up ratings for Vanderpump Rules. But Jax is the one who actually requested that he wanted his own spinoff. That's why we're even talking about this. So classy, very classy. He was on the podcast called The Bitch Bible, and he said that he requested the spinoff because he wanted more control over his wedding. He didn't want Vanderpump producers to meddle, which is interesting because the whole reason he could even talk about this is because he's on Vanderpump Rules. But anyway, Jax and Brittany, they previously did have their own spinoff. It was called Vanderpump Rules Jax and Brittany Take Kentucky, and this is because Brittany is actually from Kentucky. But anyway, their wedding is happening this summer, and I'm happy for them.
Good for them. Good for them.
I hope that he doesn't do what you said.
I hope he doesn't cheat.
No more cheating.